Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Sunday the 5th of June 2022. I hope you are enjoying your Sunday, if it is indeed Sunday when you're watching this, or any other day. I hope you're enjoying that day. And I'm having a pretty good Sunday. It's only it's nearly quarter to 10 in the morning. I was going to say it's gone 9:30, but I've been busy this morning. I've driven across town to one supermarket which really has exclusive imported foodstuffs that you can't buy anywhere. But the inflation problem is incredible, and this is really a global thing. You know, whichever country you're in, inflation is there. I know people are complaining about Biden or the Tories in the UK and complaining about inflation. Well, of course, politicians can do something about it. But the inflation is there right across the world at the moment, and I can't tell you the incredible amount of money I just paid for a bottle of imported Heinz salad cream. You know, I can survive most things. I can survive without imported stuff from the West, but just occasionally I like to have the old Heinz salad cream on my salad from time to time. And I think I can't remember how much it would be in British money now, but probably I don't know, £6 or something for a tiny bottle, small bottle that won't last very long. And I once tried to make it myself when there was a shop when I actually couldn't get it anywhere. There was a dearth of it. I once tried to make it myself, and it did not work. It didn't come up anything like it. Anyway. And I did follow internet ideas and recipes, of course, like trying to make your own KFC or something. It never quite works, does it? All right, let's get on now. This is the Observer Sudoku today. We have no Guardian, of course. It being Sunday. So this is unknown. The level is unknown to me, so it could be an easy level. So I should give you a quick idea of the rules of the game of Sudoku in case this turns out to be a beginner level Sudoku or an easy level. So what do? We have a row across the top here, a row across the top here. In fact, 9 of these rows, and in each of them we place digits 1 to 9. You see, some already have digits placed. In fact, all of them have digits, some at least 1 digit placed. This has 3, 8, 4, 5. This row up here has a 5. Excuse me, has a 5 only. So we need all the other numbers except 5. Now we do exactly the same thing for the columns. You can see they all have at least 1 number already. And then we have these blocks. This block here has quite a lot of digits filled in already. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. So we're looking for 7, 8, and 9. Oh, that's interesting. And 9, but I'm seeing stuff already. And then this block here only has, this block here only has 1 digit already filled in. And the other 8 we will do by ourselves. Right, okay. I've seen a couple of things already, but I'll try and tell you the easiest things first, because it could turn out to be an easy level game, in which case that will make it easier for beginners to follow. We have 2s already in these 2 columns here, and we have a 2 in this row here. So when we look at this block, which is lacking a 2, we know that a 2 has to appear there. Why? Because it can't go anywhere else. That's it. That's all we need to think about, really. We have 3 blocking across here like this and 3 blocking up here. So in this particular block, which is still lacking a 3, we can place 1 there. Shall I tell you? I'll not tell you. Okay. All right. Look, 5 blocks down here and 5 blocks up here. This might be a slightly more difficult idea for some people. I don't know if you're a beginner. If this turns out to be a beginner level, we might not need this kind of thing. But anyway, I'll show you. 5 blocks. 5 blocks this square. 5 blocks this square. So what does that mean? It means that 5 has to be in one of these 2 squares here. 9 blocks here and 9 blocks here. So what does it mean? It means 9 also has to be in one of these 2 squares here. In fact, we'll deal with that 9 right now, because if 9 is in one of these 2 squares, it's going to block up here, and 9 blocks up here, and 9 blocks across here. So we know in fact that 9 has to be there, like so. Anyway, I was saying 9 and 5 now are in these two squares. So that means that we also know that these two are going to be 7 and 8. So we try to bear this in mind for later reference, that 7 and 8 are in these squares here. Okay, right then, let's get on. Our 8 and 4 block across this row. So we also know that 8 and 4 are in these two squares only, right? You see that? 4 and 8 block these three squares, so 8 and 4 must be in these two squares. That means we can work out what goes here. So what goes here is 1, 6, and 7. Actually, we've got a 6 and a 7 in the same column. So this square here can't be 6, can't be 7, and therefore must be 1. Knowing that this is 6 and 7 across here, we can also work out what's missing from here. And missing numbers are 2 and 9. But we can't say which is which just yet. Interesting. So this game could turn out to be one that needs quite a bit of thought, actually. Maybe not though. Here's another easy one. 4 blocking down here and across here. So that's where our 4 goes now. Now, 4 blocks this column here and this the same column in this place here, and we have a 4 intersecting here. We're looking at this column here, right? And we see 3 intersecting 4s, leaving just 1 empty square. So that 4 goes there, 4 blocking across here and across here like this, and up there. We know that the 4 must appear there. We have 3s blocking across like so, and then there's another 3 from down below blocking up here. So 3 will fit there. Maybe I didn't need to do anything fancy here. This might turn out to be much easier than I thought. 3s block a la mode. 3s there. Now 3 across here, 3 across. Ooh, yeah. Try and get. Excuse me. You want a straight line today? 3s across, 3 down here, 3 down here. That is a 3. That location. Like that. Why do I still have? Where do I still have one? Oh, there. I knew there was still one to get, but I couldn't see where it was. It was in that block up there, so now we can get it. Okay, 3 is now finished. We have 3 in every one of our 9 sectors or blocks or boxes or whatever you want to call them. Here's the traveling brush saleswoman you can hear in the background. Okay, so the 9 and 5 block down here, so these two squares have to be 9 and 5. So we can work out the missing numbers here, which have to be 2, 7, and 8. Any help on that? No, there's only just a 2 here. So I'll put 2's up here like this, 2's down there. The 7's, yes, that will make a difference. So if you remember, earlier on, I said that missing numbers here were 4 and 8, right? A block across there, leaving 6 and 7 here. Okay, so now we know that 5 and 9 block down here, so these squares must contain 5 and 9 only. That means that 7 is somewhere in this little strip here, this column here in this block. So that means this can't be 7, so that must be 7, and that must be 6. Now 6 blocks this square here, so 6 is in one of these two squares. Let's extend that leftwards, and this 6 blocking across the left, and 6 going up and up, like so. So the very first square, square number 1, in the first block, first column, first row, is 6. Now also we can say 6 blocking across here and down here, so 6 is one of these two squares. Let's extend that rightwards. 6 blocking across here, 6 down here, so we can at least get a 6 there. I don't think we can finish it off, mind you. We've still got a couple of things that we can't do with the 6s just yet. Now this is interesting. I said previously 5 and 9 block down here. We know that 5 and 9 are in these two squares only. Okay. Now I see 5 and 9 blocking this square here, so I know that 5 and 9 can go here, right? So 5 and 9 here, 5 and 9 here, right? There are only 3 missing squares. This is 5 and 9. This has to be 5 or 9, and this has to be whatever number we need, which is not 5 or 9 to complete the column, and that is an 8. So missing over here now is 1, 2, and 7. I see an intersecting 1, but the 2 and the 7 we don't know much about just yet. But the 2, however, is going to be interesting, I think. So 2 is in one of these squares here, right? That means that 2 will be in one of these two squares down here. Got it? 2 has to, we need a 2 to complete this row here, and we have a 2 in this chute in this upper row, so we need 2 in the bottom row down here like this. Now if you remember, 5 and 9 only are in these two squares. These must contain only 5 or 9, so the 2 will be in one of these squares, meaning this one here, can it be 2? No, it can't, because 2's point down here. So that will be our 2 now. And indeed our 5 and 9, this 5 and 9 has been very useful actually, blocks all the way down here. So again, so not only do we have 5 and 9 in those squares, we've got 5 and 9 in these two squares as well. So that means we can at least work out what's missing from here. This is not 5 or 9 and is therefore 1 and 4. So we've got an intersecting 4, so this can't be 4. That is our 4, this is our 1. 1 now blocks across here, so that is our 1. I think this game, I don't know the level of this game. I'm playing it like it's at least a medium level game. Normally I have an idea of how to, I don't know if this is an easy, I don't think this is an easy game, so I'm going to put it as a medium level, I think. And unless we get some logic puzzle at the end, which turns it to a harder level. But I'm going to say that it's not an easy level game, although maybe I'm just playing it in a way that it's making it seem more difficult than it really is. I don't know, because I'm just doing what I see at the moment. So anyway, I think I'm going to give it at least a medium level. Right, missing numbers down here are 6, 7, and 8, and immediately we see the 6 and the 8 in the same column, and so we know it's not 6, it's not 8, it must be 7. Now. Right then, so remember this, what was it, 5, 9, do you remember? 5, 9, 5, 9? Okay, in these two squares, 5, 9, 5, 9 in those squares here. I particularly want to pay attention to this square here. So now, can it be a 9? Answer, no, because we have a 9 blocking this square, and this 9 blocks both of these squares here, so we need a 9 here to complete the row. So that'll be our 9, our 5 will be here. So this will be our 9 and this will be our 5. And now 5 blocking across like so. And put 5 here. Um, 5 blocking up here, down here, across there. That's our 5. The last number, here's a 9, isn't it? I said 5 and 9 in these two squares previously. 9 goes there now. Okay, this 9 blocks across here, let's say like this, and this 9 blocks down here. So that will be our 9 here. Then 9 blocking this square here. We need a 9 for this row, so 9 will appear here. And the last number to get here is 2, that row. And so 2 blocking these two squares, and this 2 blocking this square in this column. So that's our 2 there now. 2 blocking down here, 2 across here. That's our 2. And back this way to go there. 2, 3, and 9 are finished. And I think the game should be pretty straightforward from here on in. I don't think there can be any headaches. There's just one empty square in this row. The missing number is an 8. 1 and 7 are missing here. Okay. Can you get them? Not yet. I've forgotten what goes in these two squares. I worked it out before, didn't I? Now I've forgotten it again. It's 7 and 8. No, we don't have 7s or 8s intersecting just yet. What do we have? And where do we have it? Okay, we also have 7, 8 missing here, and this is 7, 8 as well. So if this is 7 and 8 here, 7 and 8 here, we can get this square here, can't we? 7 and 8 are missing here, 7 and 8 are missing here. So this square here and this square here must contain either 7 or 8. So we've got one number to get to complete this row. The missing number is 5. And now we can say 5 blocking up here, across there. That's 5. 2, 3, 5, 9 all done now. And now we've got our 1 blocking across here and 1 up here. So this is our 1, then blocking down here. This is our 1. The last number here is 7. 7 blocking up here. So this is our 7. And this is our 8. We've got all of these 7, 8s now. Back this way is our 7. This is our 8. And this is our 7. And this is our 8. They all fall down. Missing number from here is 8 also, I think. Okay, 8 blocks back this way, so 8 goes there. The last number here is a 4. 4 blocking back this way, going in that square there. Missing number now 7. 7 blocking here, so 7 is in that square. The last number to get here is 6. 6 blocking down here, you're a 6. And finally, you will become an 8. And I'm going to give that a medium level because I used some techniques there that are more advanced. I don't know if it's easier or harder than that, to be honest with you, though. I'm not really sure. But I'm going to say it's at least a medium. And if you think it's harder, well, yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know. If you think it's easier than that, well, I probably was just playing in a weird way. That's it. Bye-bye.